Hi, I'm H3 Ramirez and you're watching The 70.
What's up, Carl Vinson? I'm your host, MC3 Shantice Gonzalez, and you're watching The 70, a program that shows you, the sailor, what's going on around the ship and takes you deeper into the lives of some of your fellow shipmates. Now let's take a look and see what's going on around the deck plates. On the first night of our port visit to Singapore, Carl Vinson's crew hosted a distinguished visitors reception for Singapore national officials and other distinguished guests. Petty Officer Alex King takes us to the hangar bay to see how the night went.
Gourmet food, cakes, and champagne decorated the hangar bay as the crew of Carl Vinson celebrated the cooperation achieved by the United States and Singapore.
It's the interaction between, honestly, the U.S. Navy, the Singaporean Navy, and also our other partners that are here tonight, represented by countries like India, who come to an event like this to share a great night on an aircraft carrier, great sailors, and a really wonderful reception put on by the Carl Vinson.
The night was filled with laughter, conversation, and tribute, but more importantly, the sense of camaraderie experienced by those in attendance.
Visits such as this provides excellent touch points to build people-to-people ties, because at the end of the day, people-to-people ties form the basis and the foundation for the building of mutual trust and confidence. Our two navies have an excellent and long-standing relationship anchored by many shared common interests and values. We do a lot of things together. We exercise together in Carrot, we exercise together at RIMPAC, and this has allowed us to work very, very well together, seamlessly, when it comes to operations such as the counter-piracy operations in the Gulf of Aden.
This event and others like it are designed to help inspire relations between the two countries. As a guest in Singapore, it is important to remember that every sailor aboard the ship serves as a representative of our country, whether it be at a reception or just a night out in the city.
So that the fact that we're building relationships, strengthening those relationships that we have, it's very important to show that we are supportive of them and to have them be supportive of us and to provide this great facility for our sailors to have some wonderful liberty.
As the reception concluded, guests aboard the ship were invited to ride the elevator to the flight deck to see firsthand the aircraft that we used to complete our mission. Reporting for the 70, I'm Petty Officer Alex King.
Hey, I'm a thumb drive. What's up? I bet you want to put that photo the MCs took of you on your Facebook page. Maybe even like a cover photo. Or a profile picture. Or both. I don't know. It sounds really neat. Little did you know that last time you were cruising the internet, I caught a little virus. Should've bought a Mac. It would probably get so many likes. It could be trending. Please? Hey man, I bet Becky back home, she'd like it. She would. She'd love it. She'd love it. She's had a crush on you for years. Now she can see what you do. Plug it, plug me, plug me, plug it, plug me, plug it, plug me, plug it. Yes. It's happening.
Petty Officer Gonzalez, nice job on those photos.
Dinner for the crew.
You heard her. Time for chow. Go enjoy your lunch.
What are those guys staring at? Are they staring at me? That's strange. Ugh, not this guy again.
Hey, you're gorgeous. How you doing today?
Good, I guess.
Listen, I saw you at the gym the other day. Those squats were on point. It's beautiful.
Thanks. Does he have to do this every morning?
Wait. Hey, how about after work tonight, you and me get some drinks?
I can't. I have plans.
Listen, come on, it'll be fun. Come over to my place, have a few drinks, and we could even spend the night.
No, I can't. I've got lots of work to do. Sorry.
All right, hey, call me.
Why can't I just have coffee in peace?
Hey, I stopped by your room last night. You weren't there. Where'd you go? I was thinking we could have some fun.
Let go of me. I gotta go.
Hey, you alright?
I'm fine. I don't want to talk about it.
Alright.
Keeping your qualifications up to date and knowing why they're important is a part of every sailor's job. Petty Officer James Guthrie brings us the new series, Getting to Know Your Quals.
Good afternoon, I'm AC2 Zacharias. Welcome to Getting to Know Your Qual. This is Petty Officer the Watch. It's a pretty simple breakdown. A lot of people think it's complicated. This is our little workstation. All the announcements that we need to make. Just keep in mind what time it is and what you got to do at that respective time. This is the deck log. All the appropriate entries need to be made. Who's leaving, what time they leave. For example, the CO, if he left, when he comes back. Same with a CAG, a DCAG, Destroyer Squadron 1. A lot of people get confused with what they look like. Here in the little helpful binder, there's all their pictures. So as soon as they pass by through our little door, just ring them off, check with the OOD. They'll give you a decision to make that call or not. Right. Here we have the 1MC. This is where we make all the announcements. When ringing the bell, just keep in mind holding it from up top at the bell, not the actual rope. If you swing it along, kind of hear it ricochet and there's a little timing delay. When making the announcements, hold the microphone behind your back so it's not too loud. Gently grab it, ring the bell the appropriate amount of times. Keep in mind that some announcements are made in officer country, some aren't. The little switch to control that is right here. It's that top one. Got to keep in mind that this is a part of the quarterdeck, so as a CO or XO pass by, call attention on deck, and they'll leave out. OOD stands right outside or right behind me. You could follow them out, see if they're going to actually depart the ship or if they're coming back on. Just check in and out, then ring them off on, depending the number of bells they have. Sometimes it'll be 4, sometimes it'll be 6. Most important part of this job is just keeping calm. Here's a little piece of paper that you read off of all the announcements that you need to make, what time you need to make them, what you got to do. A lot of people hesitate. Just keep in mind that's what UIs are for. Is coming in, getting the practice, and obviously learning how to do it. Instructors are here for a reason, and they'll be here to make sure you don't mess up. The reason Petty Officer of the Watch is important is because you're the one making all the announcements over the 1MC. You're letting the ship know who's coming on board and who's going off board. Just keep in mind the captain gets 4 bells and a stinger. The admiral will get 6 bells and a stinger. The OOD will let you know how many bells and the announcement to make as they come on or off board. Well, like I said, I'm AC2 Zacharias, standing Petty Officer of the Watch. I've done my time, so go out, get your quals so you can come out, be like me.
For most sailors, deployment can be stressful. The long hours and separation from friends and family can weigh heavily on their mental fortitude. In our next story, Petty Officer Hansel Pintos takes a look at the resources available to assist those who are experiencing what can sometimes feel like insurmountable odds.
If a sailor is concerned about one of their peers that may be having suicidal thoughts or they're just worried about them, I would encourage that person to talk to that sailor, their shipmate, find out what's going on. It's okay to ask that question. Hey, are you feeling suicidal or are you having suicidal thoughts?
Suicidal thinking can get really narrow, and a word for it that I use is really myopic. And it can be just a very narrow sliver of focus that a person gets into and only looks at the negativity in their lives. And that becomes everything. That becomes a global perspective, and it can flood the person with negative emotion.
The danger
is not that we face stresses and trials and problems in life, but that we face them alone. To reduce that sense of isolation, it's important to feel safe. And so chaplains can offer that sense of a safe place in which to offer counseling. Confidentiality always applies when you're speaking to a chaplain. And so what is said between the person who sees the chaplain and the chaplain will remain in that context, period, unless the person who is approaching the chaplain decides and gives permission otherwise.
The number one strength I look for in a person and talk with them about is the exceptions to the rule. I seek with them to find out about anything in their life that flies in the face of that negative perspective that they're currently focused and fixated on. So if a person is struggling to find those exceptions on their own, I encourage that person to come in and talk with me, or to talk with the chaplains, or to talk with the ship psychologist.
If they do give some indication that they're having suicidal thoughts, you want to get them to someone who can further assess that, either the chaplain or someone here in medical, to see that person and to see what's going on. The Navy uses the ACT acronym, which is Ask, Care, Treat. And so again, ask them how they're doing, what's going on, show that you care, show that you're interested, and if it's needed, get them to help so they can get treatment.
Hi, my name is P.S.P. Smith, and I got my pin thanks to Surface Warfare University. Before, I never thought I'd be able to get my pin. Seeing that as I work all day, and it's hard to get my quals at times.
Here at Surface Warfare University, students study in our state-of-the-art laboratories and get hands-on training from the industry's top professionals.
Hello, I'm Professor Love from Swoon University. If you're not enrolled in East West University, you're like this guy running on a treadmill, going nowhere fast.
They make it really easy to understand, and they make getting the EP a piece of cake.
4 out of 5 Surface Warfare University graduates get promoted by their chain of command. It means more money on your cash card.
It gave me the confidence I need to succeed and get out there on those deck plates. I feel great. It feels like I'm finally taking control of my life and my career. Thanks, SWU.
Hi, I'm Assistant Dean Johnson. Here at Swoon University, we care about the total sailor. How do I know? We are all former alumni. This program has single-handedly spearheaded our success. Together, let's make dreams come true.
Call JDOW 6616 to enroll now and jumpstart your career today. Don't wait.
All right, are we standing by ready for zone inspection?
Morning, Master. Petty Officer Jackson, here to present space 05 tech 180 tech 0.
How's it gone? You think you're gonna pass? I don't think you're gonna pass. You left me out. Big old bag of trash. Maybe I should look around.
It really is an awesome morning, Master.
Dirty space, clean it up with 45 minutes of cleaning stations.
The cleaning station!
Fabulous! For a good clean ship, no matter what. Sweet, strong, clean ship!
After nearly 40 days at sea, enduring the fast-paced schedule of deployment, there's no doubt the sailors are ready for some well-deserved liberty ashore. Petty Officer Samuel Akane takes us through the streets of Singapore to show how some sailors enjoyed their liberty and set the standard for how sailors should conduct themselves abroad.
While in Singapore, there were a lot of opportunities for sailors to broaden their horizons, from sports events to tours of the city, or simply taking in the sights, smells, and excitement of being in a new place. Carl Vinson's crew took to heart what it means to be U.S. ambassadors.
A lot of the crew ended up at Sentosa Island, where I've seen pictures of them ziplining, go-karting, the luge ride. They also took advantage of a lot of the tours as well. We had 860 people go on tours. We had 8 different tours that went out, and I've gotten a lot of feedback that some of them were very, very, very nice, especially the culture and the Singapore SEALs tour, where they were able to see and experience a lot of things in Singapore.
While the tours were a good way to see the sights, some of our sailors took a more hands-on approach to meeting our hosts.
We had a great time in Singapore. We played against the Singaporean Bucks, which is a national team that we only lost by pretty much 5 points. That's pretty outstanding for a group of guys and girls who've never played rugby before.
After the game, Carl Vinson's team got a chance to spend some time off the field with their Singaporean counterparts.
After any rugby game, anywhere in the world, wherever you go play rugby, after every game, all the teams get together and they go to the host nation's clubhouse, and we go to the clubhouse and they feed us, and and we just enjoy each other's company, talk about the game, and just kick back and relax.
With our first port visit behind us and more to come, Carl Vinson sailors are ready to tackle anything. Reporting for the 70, I'm Petty Officer Samuel LeCain.
That's it for this edition of the 70. I've been your host, MC3 Shantice Gonzalez, and on behalf of Carl Vinson Media Department, we thank you for watching.